Hey everyone, thanks for coming back to at Titi's House podcast. First, let me say where you can find us. You can find us on iHeartRadio, on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, and of course on YouTube, where we originated from. I always got to say that. Plus, if you want to watch the video, you can definitely catch us on YouTube. On the other platforms, you're just listening in. So it's up to you guys, whatever you feel comfortable with. Definitely go out and like, follow, and share. Share on your social media platforms. You know, we trying to blow up, right, producer?
Yeah, we need 1 million followers.
We need 1 million followers. Can I get a 1,000?
Yeah, we'll start.
We working our way up there, guys. I mean, we've had to do. You know, we always say we are building this plane as we fly it, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna do things a little bit different today. I usually go into TT's house as my first segment, but I think I'm going to go into the news first because I want to talk about some things. And I feel like in what I'm going to be talking about in TT's house, we might get stuck there.
Okay.
So I want to make sure that I have room. But I want to talk about everyone. Please, if you're a TT's house podcast follower, make sure you go out there and play the lottery. It's up to $1 billion.
Right now, again?
Yeah, so it played yesterday and nobody won. Guys, by the time you see this is going to be over with. But I hope that y'all are playing because it's at $1 billion. $1 billion. You should be getting like a group of people, like a group of 50 people together and everybody putting $50 in there to see if you win.
I ain't trying to split my bread with nobody.
Man, it's $1 billion. For real? You ain't trying to split your bread with nobody? Well, we need to do it as a family.
Yeah, I was going to say as a family, yeah.
Let's do $50 a piece. I don't know, but y'all, the Powerball is out there. Let me tell you, get ready. You might win. What would you do with $1 billion?
Disappear, be in Panama somewhere, disappear?
Yeah, me too. I would disappear
where
too.
Where nobody knows who I am or what I'm doing there?
I definitely would probably get me a sports car, but...
You already got a sports car.
No, I want a fast one. But I would probably get me something like that. Then I go to Panama, like you said. Let me just buy a part of the island for $1 billion. For real. Then I'm going to set up some little tiny houses for some Airbnbs. I'm going to keep my income coming. But y'all, $1 billion you got to play. And I think that's the Powerball. The Mega Millions is pretty high, too. I think it's like 395,000.
That's crazy.
395 million. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
395 million right now. So... Guys, another thing I want to tell y'all, get y'all student loan stuff together because payments are starting back up again. I can't stand it. I don't even want to start paying them. I hate student loans.
It's been deferred for everybody?
Yeah, for everybody since COVID. So now October. So you're going to be hearing from your student loan financiers saying, hey, your payments is starting to back up. What y'all doing to get ready for that? What would you do to get ready for student loan payments? I know mine is going to be high as hell.
I wouldn't be picking up a second job.
Oh, man. I don't even want to think about that. But y'all, there's just some things to get ready for. Okay? I also want to talk about, one thing I want to talk about is Mexico is is get ready to happen. First woman president.
Oh, really?
Not that they haven't had women run before, but it's two women running against each other.
Oh, really?
So the outcome is going to be the first woman president in Mexico. Ay, Dios mío, I can't wait. That's awesome, isn't it?
That's super fire.
That's historical. If that, one of them is going to win. They're both running against each other, which is cool. And one of the candidates is her parents are indigenous, so that is cool too.
Yep, right.
I love that. Love that. Also, Tupac's killer. My God.
Keefy D.
Yeah. So they already had speculated way long ago when the killing first happened that it was him, but they didn't have enough evidence. Is that what it was?
Yeah, but did they have evidence this time? Because they really didn't find nothing that...
They know he did it though.
You're going to have to prove it.
You are going to have to prove it beyond a shadow of a doubt, right? That's what they say.
They're probably just locking him up just to put a face to it, and then they
they need to. I think he did it, man. It was everything. Just, even with the Biggie, I feel like even with the Biggie murder, I feel like they have enough evidence, but they just,
Yeah.
Because it's police officers, like they're not trying to put...
Oh, was Keefy D a police officer?
I don't think he is, but the ones with Biggie, it seems like it's the police. It was internal. And they said that they were part of I think, what is Suge? Or Blood?
Blood, yeah.
Part of the Blood gang.
Damn.
Y'all don't come looking for me. I'm just giving the information.
Yeah, we don't know nothing about
We don't know nothing about it. We're just reporting on it.
We just read this in the news and sharing it with y'all.
I thought this was really cute and funny, too. Sea lion swam free from Central Park Zoo.
That's fire.
Because of the floods in New York.
Oh, really? Yeah, let them go.
He said, let me go. I'm out of here.
Fire.
I thought that was so cute that happened. Yeah, so as you know, also, if you're traveling, guys, if you're traveling to Paris, know that there's a bed bug crisis in Paris right now. Oh, my God, in their transit system. In their airplanes, trains, buses.
I didn't even think bed bugs survive in them situations.
Yeah, they do. They can survive in anything.
So you can really bring
in order to kill a bed bug, you have to kill them by heat.
That's crazy.
You can't even spray them suckers. You got to kill them by heat.
So
how are they going to get rid of that? And they're hosting the Olympics next year.
Oh, that's about to be something worse.
I don't know what's going to happen, but y'all, if you're traveling to Paris, you might want to put that on hold until this bed bug crisis is over with. Did you hear about your school, Morgan State shooting? 5 people injured.
At the school?
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear about that.
I don't know who did it or who went in there and started shooting, but they said it was a homecoming event and somebody went in there shooting, which is crazy to me.
I mean, that's not abnormal for the area, so.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Anyway, I wanted to get that out the way because I do want to talk about something that I think somebody gonna come for me because y'all always do because they say I'm defending women or whatever. I don't care what y'all think. I'm talking about cheating today.
Yeah.
I want to talk about cheating because what do you constitute cheating? Because it's different. It's different types of cheating, right? Mm-hmm. And people you get to choose what you feel cheating is. Like, what's cheating to you, producer?
Yeah, I think ultimately it's whatever is something that people should discuss when they're entering a relationship with somebody. Because everybody views it differently.
That's a good point.
And a lot of people don't
talk about that.
They're like, oh, I can't be texting my female friends, or
That's
I can't
cheating.
be. Yeah. It's like
okay.
So I think it's something you really got to discuss before going into a relationship with somebody, because everybody sees it differently.
Yeah, because I don't think all cheating is created equal. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think so. Right? I don't think so. I don't think all cheating is created equal. I think it's different levels to cheating. I feel like cheating is anything that you do outside of the relationship that you have with somebody. If you're entertaining, texting, and calling a man or a woman, having conversations, because this applies to men and women. So fellas, I'm not ganging up on you or anything like that. I'm just talking about what we think it is, right? For me, I think it's anything, even having a conversation with somebody else. Now, if this person wasn't your friend before you met, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you didn't come into the relationship with this friend and you met him outside of your relationship that you're currently in, I think that's cheating.
Why though?
Because you're entertaining somebody else.
But what if it's
emotionally?
What if it's strictly like work related though? Or...
Now, work related, that's different. But I'm saying if you are emotionally investing your time into someone else, that's cheating.
Or what if it's hobby related? What if you're an artist and you meet somebody who's doing art? And
now that's different. As long as you're not. But even if you did meet somebody like that, would you be talking to them on the phone and texting them all the time?
Yeah, why not?
You're talking about from experience.
Look, I might be toxic.
You might be toxic,
oh,
yeah. Because to me, I think that that to me is cheating, and I don't feel like you should be doing that in your relationship with somebody. I want to know what my listeners think.
Yeah, let's see
what do y'all
think?
What constitutes cheating for you? Is it texting? Is it entertaining someone else? Are you going out on a date with this person? Because to me, a sexual relationship, that definitely, having sex with somebody, that's definitely cheating. That's cheating at its most disrespectful level, but also, that's very emotional. Like when you have sex with somebody, especially for women, you become emotionally involved.
Yeah, forever.
Men, y'all can just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and be gone, right?
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
I mean, that's the saying we used to say. I mean, isn't that true? Because men can have sex without being emotionally involved with somebody.
Very true.
It's crazy to me. I think that we as individuals, like you said, when you're coming into a relationship, you need to set your boundaries. Yeah. Right?
100%.
Set your boundaries with your mate, knowing, hey, listen, if I don't know this girl as your friend, she can't be your friend. You have to bring her into the relationship as a friend so that she can be my friend if she's your friend.
Yeah,
right?
What? They can't have their own friends?
I don't think a man should have female friends.
Why not? I have friends that I've never done anything sexual with.
You know what? That's true.
You
Let me
have
take that
friends
back.
that you
I
have
do
n-
too.
Look,
Okay, y'all. Rewind. You're right.
Yeah.
Men should be able to have female friends too. But I think that introducing your friends to your partner.
100%.
100%.
Yeah. Don't try to hide it and separate it.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the thing that I.
Because it's just going to have them wondering, even if nothing's happening. It's like, why have I never met this person? Why am I not invited? Like, you know.
Right. Why are you out with this person? This is your friend, but you don't ever invite me out. Because that happens in relationships. But like you said, setting your boundaries in the beginning. And saying, really this is what constitutes cheating for me. Mm-hmm. So just know that if you do this, it's over with. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that people sometimes, we have to understand that we are rare. That if you're in a relationship with someone, you're rare. I don't think I'm replaceable.
Yeah.
That's me just to my own horn. I don't know. But I think that I'm rare. You know what I'm saying? I posted that on my Instagram today and I got so much feedback.
Really?
Because Marcus said, you're rare. You know what I'm saying? Marcus said that to me. Mm-hmm. So I was like, thank you, Marcus. I posted that on my Instagram and said, thank you, Marcus. Well, you know what? Feedback I was getting back.
What? Hate.
Who's Marcus? I was like, oh, why is people asking these questions? Yeah. Like, Marcus is my friend. Like, we just friends. Like, at the end of the day, but...
And was he your friend before your current relationship?
Yes, he was.
Okay, I'm just asking because you was trying to make that point.
I always say, even to my girlfriends, like, a man will come and go, but your girlfriends will always be there. Mm-hmm. And even with my guy friends, like, I feel like I have male friends that Dwayne ain't going nowhere. And he's married. Yeah. He's not nothing to be jealous about.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Ron, he's my best friend, and I'm not going to stop talking to him because he's a man. You understand what I'm saying? You just can't be with me if I can't have my best friends.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people are not trusting.
Yeah.
When their partners have the opposite sex. But like you said, if you're not hiding anything, why not?
Exactly.
Be open about your relationship with your partner, right?
100%.
I think so. I think people also think that, when you texting your ex or you talking to an ex, that it's an emotional tie.
Yeah. I mean, which is probably some truth to that.
When you break up with somebody and say you break up with somebody and you start dating somebody else, like, because some people start dating immediately after they break up. Mm-hmm. I can't do that. I need time to get myself together. But say that you start dating somebody immediately after you break up, right? Mm-hmm. What do you do to forget the person that you were dating? Like, do you completely cut them off? Are you like blocking them? Like, what do you do to kind of get them? Because I feel like you, in a sense, you have to get them out your system.
Yeah, I realize I just got to not talk to them. Because if I'm talking to them.
So are you like following them on social media? You're not. You're blocking.
None of
so
that.
Now you've unfollowed them from social media. Mm-hmm. You're not talking to them at all. They're not texting you. Yeah, I think that's the way you have to cut it off.
Just so that it's truthfully ended and it ain't no back and forth. Because I don't like the back and forth.
Yeah.
As well, it's like, yo, if you're gonna be with me, we're gonna be together. If not, then
just leave me alone.
Yeah.
Right. But I think that, that people say that that's an emotional tie. That's cheating because you still have an emotional tie to this person. You're still going back and forth with this person. You're still communicating with them, mm-hmm. even though you're not communicating every day, but you're still have that open door, where they think that they have an opportunity to come back.
Especially if they're the one that broke up with you, they probably definitely feel like that.
Oh yeah.
Like if they broke up with you, then it might get dangerous for you. They might be playing games with you.
Really, to keep you.
I think.
Yeah, and really, sometimes I think that people just reach out. Sometimes, because I've had exes reach out to me after months of like being with somebody, and they'll be like, "I'm just checking on you." Nah, I'm not coming back. I ain't even answering that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
They really like, no, where I'm at now is not working.
yeah, because they want to know. And they want to know if your situation is working. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's true too. But that's that emotional tie that you have to that person.
Yeah.
Emotional involvement, is that's probably what keeps people in a relationship the longest. You know what I'm saying? Being emotionally tied to that person. I feel like you do have soul ties with people. You ever had a soul tie with somebody?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. That's hard. Those soul ties are hard to get rid of. I mean, hard to break. It's hard for the new person to come in because you're doing a comparison all the time.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, and I feel like it could also maybe even make it harder for the new person because the first person put you through some shit. Or just made you, damaged you in some way, you know? Make you look at everything. It's like, yo, is it even worth my time?
Right.
I don't know. I go through that.
That's why I
currently.
take time. That's why I feel like you need time. You need time to heal in between relationships because every relationship is not the same. They're different. You know what I'm saying? One person might have treated you a certain way, you know, showed you love and affection and all that stuff, but, you know, wasn't as attentive as you wanted them to be. You know what I'm saying? The other person that you was with, maybe he was physically and mentally abusive. You need to separate yourself and be able to definitely take the time to heal from that, especially if you were in a relationship that was not really beneficial to you. Right? Does
Draining,
that make sense?
Something draining, you definitely need
Draining
time to
you,
heal.
like draining the hell out of you.
You gotta recharge.
Because people will definitely drain you. People will take advantage of you until you're not there anymore.
No, what's it like? Run you dry.
Yeah. Run you dry. It was like, because I posted something on Instagram the other day. It says, I'm going to stop pouring into other people because my cup is always empty.
Yeah, it's like what I'm doing when I'm thirsty.
I know. Who's filling me up?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just so much that people kind of go through. And I feel that sometimes, you know, we don't know how to break things off, or we think that we can be friends with somebody. Sometimes it depends on the person. You can't be friends with them because it'll keep you involved and emotionally tied to that person.
Yeah.
Because I know I've been there. I ain't gonna lie. I done been there.
Yeah, I'm cool with my exes, but I can't really talk to them all the time.
Yeah. I mean, you got to be mentally well. You know what I'm saying? To be able to walk away, especially if it wasn't benefiting you. We need to be able to cut ties and just say, hey, we're moving on. This is not benefiting me in any way. I don't want to be with somebody that doesn't appreciate or value me as a person. And, you know, it just changes the whole dynamic of the relationship, right? I think so. I don't know. Yeah, cheating is something that you can't come back from sometimes in a relationship too. There's people that I think when I was younger, I was more forgiving and bended a little bit more because I was married. So I accepted a little bit of cheating. But as I grew into myself too, because you grow into yourself. You learn from each experience and you grow into a different person. You become a different person. And as I grew as a woman, I was like, yo, this ain't cool, because I know I'm more valuable than this. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm worth more than this. I know that, you know, somebody else would appreciate what I have to give if the person that you're with is not being appreciative of what you're giving them, right? Whether it's love, whatever support, because sometimes it's not just sex, it's support and love. And I don't know. I feel like sometimes people can take advantage of that. I don't know.
Very true.
You said very true.
Yeah, people can. And
Very
will take
true.
And will
take your time to get to know what you want for yourself. What, you know, is that person feeding into you?
Yeah, I never been one to hop from relationship to relationship. That seems weird to me.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know.
It's usually people feel like they're not whole when they're doing that. It's like, oh, just be by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Well, the person that's cheating on you is not whole.
Yeah.
Well, how about that?
That's true. 100%.
Because what do you feel like you have to get from 4 different people that you can't get from one? I always felt like if I have to cheat on you, then I don't need to be with you, right? Because it's not fair to you that I'm going out and finding this person makes me feel good. This person constantly compliments me. This person's sex is better than yours. Like you know what I'm saying? And it's like you're constantly searching for that high.
Yeah, because they're not whole.
Because they're not whole. You know what I'm saying? Or you're not whole too, because you're out here. In the example I just gave is I'm not whole, so I'm searching it for
the cheater.
something. Yeah, the cheater.
Yeah, that's what I was
the
speaking on,
cheater's
too.
not whole, so they're searching for something in each person.
Exactly.
But is that fair to the people that you're using in the process of making yourself whole?
Unless you're honest with them, not the person
Transparency
you're cheating
is
on.
really. A lot of people can't handle that though.
Yeah.
To say, "Hey, I want to be with you," because I'm not gonna lie, but when I first moved to Atlanta, I was just coming out of a divorce, and every dude that I met, I was like, I don't want to be in no relationship with anybody. I don't want to settle down with anybody. I'm enjoying my life the way it is. That means I'm coming and going fluidly like I want to. Ain't nobody checking on me. I'm not checking on you. So you have to be transparent. But a lot of guys would tell me like, ain't nobody putting up with that. Like, I want to be, because some guys, believe it or not, you know, some people are ready to be in relationships. They're ready to explore and be with one person. But at that time, it doesn't mean that I was sleeping around with everybody. What it meant was that I didn't know what I was looking for at that time. And I wanted to explore.
And figure it out.
And I wanted to, you know, see what the men had to offer, because I knew what I had to offer. So what do you got to offer? Come on, show me show me your hands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at that time, I wasn't caring about being in a relationship with somebody or settling it down or, you know, being supportive of them and what they got going on. A lot of guys would tell me like, you cold, man. You like winter. Like
you winter.
You're winter. Your
winter.
name needs to be winter because you are so cold. Like because they're trying to share with you because they're in a stage where they want to share their life, but you're in the stage where you like, pause. I don't want to know nothing about what you got going on.
Yeah.
I don't want to know about your kids. I don't want to know about your mother and father. I don't want to meet your mom and dad. Like that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be, like I said, you got to be ready and willing to open yourself up. And I feel like it took me a while to get there. It took me, I'm going to say probably I was by myself in Baltimore for a minute. 2009, 10, 11. It took me like 4 years to get there. Like I had to figure out, because I got married so young, I had to figure out like what I wanted for myself, who I wanted to be with. Did I want to be in a relationship? Does this person measure up? Because I'm picky. I'm a Virgo, so I'm picky as hell. I'm picking you. I'm checking you out like from head to toe. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do. But it was like, I don't know. I felt like I needed time to figure out, well, Delcey, what do you want? And I had other stuff that I wanted to do. Like I was like, I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to do this, get my master's degree. I'm going to do this. You know, there's things that you got to mentally prepare for. And I felt like I came out hurt out of my marriage. So when you come out of a situation hurt, it really puts a wall up. You know what I'm saying? You put a wall up and say, damn, I done gave this person so much of my time, so much effort, so much love, and they didn't love me back the way I felt like I needed to be loved. Or maybe that person couldn't reciprocate what you was giving them.
Yeah.
Some people don't have it in them to give you their all. Their all might be minimal for you. But there is somebody out there for you that's going to give you 100% of what you're looking for in a relationship. Believe me when I tell you that. There's going to be somebody that's going to love you unconditionally. They're going to be like, this girl is the bomb.com. This guy is the bomb.com. Like, he is amazing. You know what I'm saying? You get into situations where you're like, you know, I don't know. I feel like when you meet the right person, you'll know, because you'll stop entertaining other people. You'll stop cheating.
Especially if you've been like seeing what's going on, you're going to see the one that's really different than
everybody else. They stand out, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They're rare. Like Marcus said.
Exactly.
Marcus said, yo, you rare. Hey, you're not the same as everybody else. You know what I'm saying? If a man can't appreciate you for your rarity, is rarity a word?
It is today.
If they can't appreciate you for being the rare unicorn that you are, man, women like you don't come. You might find, but see, that's why you might find a woman that could do one thing, another one that could do another. That's why men are out here trying to find, hey, we're in Atlanta. There's a lot of ladies to one man. But I always say, I don't have that problem. I don't have that problem. Guys, I don't have that problem. I feel like when I go out, I get attention. It be 2 men to me. Shoot, what you talking about?
2 men to me.
What is you talking about? It's available out there. You just gotta, get out there. Be rare. You just gotta be rare. Be yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Don't put up with nobody's mess. If they not treating you right, get out the relationship. For real. That's what we need to think about. Just don't stay nowhere where you're not appreciated. Know your worth as a person. Man, female, know your worth as a person and what you contribute into the relationship. That's what I always say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think we all been dumb before. Because you love somebody, you're trying to figure them out or learn them. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that takes away from you as a person. You might start doing crazy stuff. You might do some crazy things, but it's okay. We all been there. We all been crazy.
Yeah.
I remember doing some crazy stuff when I was married to your dad, following him,
breaking windows, some crazy
breaking windows, flattening car tires, people.
Tires.
But a person's action creates a reaction in you.
Yeah, it's not. The way that you react is totally up to you. It's like they have no control, and you're able to react how you want because of how hurt you are. You know what I mean, or how you feel. It's not up. It's up to you to react how you want.
Exactly, but it's hard not to react. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Sometimes a person will take you there and make you so angry that you react in a certain way, even though you don't really want to. You want to be trusting. You want to trust them, but somebody shows you signs and it can make you crazy because you're imagining things that you might not be true.
Yeah, especially if it's never happened to you too, and it's the first time you're going through it. You don't know how you're gonna react. You're just
exactly.
Yeah, you're just what the.
That's the hard part.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Like my feelings are hurt. Like because you be hurt. You be hurt. Nobody wants to be hurt from another person. You don't want somebody to hurt your feelings. You don't want somebody to treat you wrong or...
Especially somebody you thought would never or wouldn't do any of that,
Absolutely. And there's people out here that take advantage of your kindness and your heart because you have a good heart. Really, there are. There are people that definitely will see that you're a good person and take advantage of it. Don't let nobody take advantage of you either. Know your worth, people. That's for sure. For sure, know your worth. All right, so let's get into... I want to get into greens and greens. I want to talk about financial planning. What do you think about financial planning? Do you think you should start young? Should you start before you start working? Like, what's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I think it's something you should be taught at a young age. The worth of $1, the worth of saving $1.
Yeah, saving $1, right? Because I think that sometimes we don't think about the future.
No, we
think in the moment. We just going to spend. I've never been a good saver. It's funny because Anita and I had a conversation this morning and she was talking about Jessica, her sister. And she said that they would get an allowance, which was like $20 a week. And Anita said that when she got the $20 a week allowance, she would spend it same day.
Yeah.
Friday, she got the $20. She going to the movies.
Yep.
She buying candy, this and that. Jess was a little bit younger than us, so she was probably like 11 when we was 15. And Anita said at the end of the month, Jess always had like $100.
Dang.
Because she said she would pay her to wash dishes and stuff. I'll pay you $5 if you wash these dishes because she ain't want to wash the dishes.
Yeah.
So she was stacking her money up. So she already had in her mind, I'm going to save my money. It's hard. I think it's harder to save though once you become a certain age and you driving or you're hanging out
and you got it,
and then you're spending your money, right? So I think it's a little bit. For me, I have to put it away. It has to go directly to that account. I can't have access to it. I can't. Because I'll spend it. If I see $1,000, I might be like, oh, I need a new handbag. I just seen some good new Gucci shoes and I want them. Like, it's so dumb. Like it's discipline.
Discipline, yeah.
Right? You got to have discipline, guys. If you don't have discipline, get yourself a financial planner. I'm thinking about at this age getting a financial planner because I know my discipline is hard. I will go into my savings when I want something. I will. I don't care. I'll be like, oh, I want
deserve
this. I want this.
I
I
want
deserve
this.
this.
Look, I
Right.
want
That's
this.
so. I want it. So
I
then
work
I'll
hard
spend
for
it.
this.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like I've done my job as a parent. I've
Yeah.
raised my kids. You know, now it's time for me to enjoy my life.
Mm-hmm.
Why not spend the money? You know what I'm saying? But gotta know how to save. If you don't, hire somebody. So I'm going to talk today about hiring a financial planner and what you should be doing. Okay? What you should be doing when you are hiring a financial planner. So you want to, first thing is, do not hire a non-fiduciary financial advisor. You want to hire somebody that's fiduciary, because that person has to be held to higher standards, right? They must always act in the best interest of their clients. They have to avoid conflicts and disclose potential conflicts. So you definitely want to hire somebody, and definitely find somebody that's fiduciary. That's what they call them, a fiduciary financial planner. What else would you think you would have to do? Do your research. Don't hire the first person that you see online. Do your research on that person.
Exactly.
Then check another person. Check another person. You should always try to have at least 3 options.
And I always say, even with anybody you're doing business with, let it be a probationary period to see how it goes.
Exactly. 90 days.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would you not? Give them 90 days. You want to make sure that this person, you know, first you want to make sure that the person that you find is looking at your financial future. And then you have to remember too that people, when they're saving and investing, they might pressure you to, you know, invest more money. If you don't feel comfortable, you have to be able to say, I don't feel comfortable with this and I'm not going to move forward. And they have to understand that. But some financial planners are, financial advisors are very aggressive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't make somebody do what you would do. You got to make them do what they feel comfortable with.
Yep.
There's this a tool that's used. It's called smartasset.com. What you do is you go on there, you answer a few questions. Because I just did this for myself, because I feel like I need a financial planner. I really do, guys. This is not the rich auntie. This is at Titi's House Podcast. You know, we used to be the rich auntie podcast. No, ma'am. No, sir. But definitely smartasset.com. You answer questions like your age, what assets you have, how much you save a month. It asks you like 20 to 25 questions. And then once you answer those questions, it gives 3 people that match the criteria that you've answered. Okay. So those 3 people, you vet them out. You know what I'm saying? You contact each one, you tell them what you're looking for, and you vet them out.
And even read reviews.
You got to vet people out, people.
Yeah, reviews as well. Because somebody...
Reviews, absolutely.
If they
critical.
did somebody wrong, that person's going to leave a
They're
review.
going to let you know and leave a bad review. You want to be able to trust the person that's dealing with your money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you definitely want somebody that's going to partner with what your strategy is. Remember that. You want somebody that's going to partner with what your strategy is for your future. Especially, I always say start financial planning early. I wish I would have did it in my 20s. I gave Gucci, Prada, Louis Vuitton my money. I should have just been putting my money in stocks and bonds.
You should have been investing in Gucci and Louis Prada.
Exactly. Or small businesses or small designers and small, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't thinking on that level. Now that social media, you remember, social media has only been around, 20 years?
Yeah, something
I
like
wish
that.
I would have known in my 30s what I know today.
Yeah.
You know, ain't no catching up from that.
Yeah.
I just hope this message comes around to my followers and you guys learn early. Start financial planning. Start putting money aside. Make sure that you're creating, you know, your own wealth so that you can retire. Government money is not going to be out there. You're not going to be able to retire off of that. You're always going to have to work. I don't mind working though. So remember, smartasset.com. Go out there, vet out your financial planners. I think that is very, very important. There's a risk in investing. You're going to take risks, but you want to make sure that you have somebody that is knowledgeable, has the expertise, and has been in this job. Credentialing is very important. That's his credentials. What certifications do they have? What licenses do they hold? There's different licenses for financial advisors too. There's like different tests that they have to take to become credentialed. So you want to make sure that they're credentialed. What credentials do they have? Certifications, licenses. You always want to ask that question. What do they hold? And how long have you been doing it? How long have you been a financial advisor? That is very, very important. Right? Don't you think so?
100%. The more experience, the better they will be.
The more experience, the better they are going to be able
Should
to they should be able to assist you with your strategy for your investing, right? And putting money away and saving. Credentials. That's very important in anything that you do. Concerning money, your life, your decisions. You want to make sure somebody's credentialed. Also look at the fees, because they do make money off of you.
Yeah.
It's not free. You're paying for it. So it depends on how you want to pay for it. You can pay for it. There's a flat option fee. You pay them a certain amount and they give you a lot of time, and you're not paying for time. You're just giving them a flat fee, which I think that's great. Or they make a commission off of whatever you make. You invest in your money, you're saving, they're making a commission off of you, because they got to get paid too.
Yeah.
I don't know how expensive they are. I did get 3 matches, and I'm going to do my research and see, what the fees are. And also you want to make sure you can give them a percentage of all your assets. So it's 3 things: flat fee, a percentage of your assets, or a commission off of what you make.
I think the commission sounds
You think the commission,
best.
because if you're making money, they're making money.
Yeah.
So you probably do want to.
Because these assets were here before you.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about it that way, but
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
If they're making a percentage off of what you're making, they're helping you make that
And
money.
they gotta
So they
make sure you
should.
make money.
I'm gonna consider that when I
Yeah.
think about.
Because if I ain't making money, you're not making
You're
money.
not making no money either. So you're going to help me make money so
Yeah.
you can make some money.
Exactly.
You need to see a return on your investment with me and putting your time and effort into helping me secure my financial future, my retirement plan. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So, and don't hire an advisor that hasn't been vetted. So like you said, you want to make sure that they have knowledge and experience. Who have they served? Do you know anyone? Get a referral
Yeah,
from someone
referrals
else.
is
I
good.
tried to ask people. This is what's so crazy to me. I asked a couple of friends, like, hey, do you have a financial planner? No, I don't. What's that? What do they do that I can't do for myself? People, not to say that they're against it, but people just don't know. They don't have the knowledge to even make an informed decision. You got to have the knowledge. You got to understand what they do, what they can help you with, and you got to be able to make a decision based off of that, right? You're
Yeah.
going to look, of course, everybody looks at what percentage of their money
Is going to them.
is going to go to them,
They're
so
like,
they don't want to pay.
know
I could do
about
this
that.
myself. Listen, I can't do it myself.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah, at
I've
least you're
tried.
honest.
I've tried. That's honesty. Start young. Don't wait till you 40. Start in your 20s. That's what I tell Zaul. Start investing your money in your 20s. Start putting money away in your 20s. Don't wait till you're 30 and then got a 401k. 401ks ain't gonna do shit for retirement. There's no pension plans out here. You're gonna have to work forever. Come on, guys. Let's start preparing for our futures so that we can retire on the beach somewhere, enjoying your life. I'm going to Panama. It's not that expensive to live, and I can live off of $500 a month.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
me too.
I'm cool. I can eat off the earth and, just think about, what I need to be able to live comfortably in my 70s.
Yeah, I don't need much.
But
at all.
definitely think about that, guys. Think about, if you're not able to save now, get a financial planner. Start looking at different options of saving money. Somebody that can help you invest. Somebody that can help you look at, 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, where to put your money, how to save it. Mutual funds, IRAs. There's so many ways there's so many places to put your money. You need somebody who has the knowledge to help you decipher where to put your money. Because I hear about IRAs. I don't even know what a Roth IRA is.
Yeah.
I have a 401k. That's it. And I have a pension plan from another job. Like, at the end of the day, you have to think about your future and where you're going and how you're going to. Everybody's not going to live to 100. But what if you did?
Yeah, I'm trying to live to
Those that are not prepared might not, you might not care about that. But I don't want to have to depend on my kids to live. That's horrible. You guys will be like, just kill her.
Nah, she
Don't feed her.
She's bugging.
Don't feed her. Don't feed her.
Do
No,
not
I'm just
listen
kidding.
to her.
I'm just kidding. But anyway, so that's the podcast for today, y'all. I just wanted to talk about financial planning. I think it's important. I think that, like I said, go out there and do your research and see, is it worth the money, the commission, the flat fee? Is it worth paying someone to help you plan for your future? Mm-hmm. Right?
Yep.
That's at Titi's House Podcast, y'all.